This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. We may be a comic duo, but we take mental health very serious. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service and is completely online. BetterHelp is a network with over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, answer a few questions, and BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network.
You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/amp. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/amp.
So, I'm sorry, say it again.
No.
What did you say?
I said we're gassy.
Oh, so if I heard anything, no, I didn't. I got my headphones on. All I can hear is you talking. I just got my sock all wet.
Ew.
Why are you gassy? What did you eat?
We don't know.
Really?
Brussels sprouts,
Asparagus,
pizza,
Brussels sprouts will do
Portillo's.
it. Anything else?
I mean, that's in the last few days. You know what I mean?
Gas in the digestive system is a normal part of the digestive process. That's what it says.
Well, that's good to know.
Did you know that it's from swallowing air?
Stop.
Areophagia?
Areola.
Areola, God.
I can't swallow that much air.
Do you guys eat or drink too quickly?
I do.
Yeah.
Or do you talk while eating?
Yeah.
Do you chew gum or suck on hard candies?
I chew gum a lot.
Who?
While eating.
Do you drink carbonated beverages?
That does.
No, not really. Not unless I drink.
Man, I made a big old mess.
Yeah, you
sock
did.
is all wet. I went to go. We have, like we've told people before. I don't know if we've told people on anxiety that we have a smaller table, so I just spilled my drink. But, anyways.
At least you spilled it on the floor and not on the technology.
Yeah.
I prefer floor wetness than.
All right. So what else were you saying?
Wetness.
Okay, here, high fiber foods: beans, lentils, broccoli, onions, cabbage, whole grains.
I eat a lot of onions.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Not as many as you.
Can I tell you what happened to me yesterday? I was in Wisconsin in stores, and I was just minding my own business.
Did you fart?
No.
Oh.
Pooped.
A customer walked past me and
Stop.
did it. And it was 6 a.m. in the morning, 7 a.m. in the morning.
Stop.
Nobody else in the store. And doesn't even say, excuse me. I was like, I know that was you. You're the only customer in the
Who
store.
says excuse me in a store? You're supposed to keep walking.
Not when I'm the only one in the aisle.
Just crop dusting.
Unbelievable.
Could have been the produce.
So I just showed Jen a TikTok, and I was like, did you know this? And she was like, yeah, I knew this. And it was, if you're in a public bathroom and you need to fart and you're embarrassed about it because other people are in there,
Yeah.
just take a wad of toilet paper and put it on your butthole, and then you fart into that.
Yeah.
Why does everybody know this? I didn't know.
And flush the toilet as you're
Well,
doing it.
I would just flush the toilet and let her rip.
No, you cover that.
Have you ever accidentally farted into the toilet and it was a lot louder than
That's why you use the toilet paper.
But like you're just peeing and you're like, oh my God, all of a sudden you have to fart and you're like, it won't be bad. And you're like, like so loud.
You know what I did at Costco?
What?
Julia, Steve, and I went to Costco. And I get a little anxious when I get into stores. So Julia's like, well, I gotta go pee. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go with you. So the woman is in there cleaning, and she's very nice, and she lets me go into the stall, and I close the door, and she's in the next stall cleaning, and I sat down and accidentally ripped one. I didn't even know I had gas, and it was so loud, and I heard her giggle like.
Because farts are funny.
Farts are funny.
Okay, so last night.
Why are farts funny?
Last night, me and Jen are sitting on the couch, and Johnny's like determined to like go through all the Christmas stuff right now.
I thought you were going to say get his gas out.
No. You know what? Surprisingly, Johnny doesn't fart a lot. Only like when he's on the toilet and you can hear it from the other room.
God,
But
that's my worst
because it like
fear.
amplifies.
It's why?
Anyways,
Why does it go through the plumbing? But go ahead.
Poor Johnny. We were kind of gassy last night too. And Jenny let a little toot, and I was like, oh my God, Jenny. And she's like, Nikki, Well, then I got her laughing, so then she couldn't stop farting because she was laughing. And then Johnny's like, our daddy's like, all right, that's enough. Because, I don't fart in front of Johnny,
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't fart in front of Johnny or Steve.
Yeah.
Or anybody.
Well, you farted in front of us at one time.
I did.
In the elevator.
I had to. I held that puppy in all day long. And then, I think it was just, the elevation of the elevator. I'm like, that just went down.
And we were probably out drinking all day.
All day.
The perfect place to, let one rip and blame somebody else is at the bar.
No, I wanted you to enjoy it. You got me back that night, though.
Did I?
We went to go watch the Rocket.
Yeah.
In Florida.
Did I fart?
Right? Oh, yeah. We were going back to the car for something, and as we were walking, it was like popcorn. You were like...
I do remember.
Do you remember? I know you're totally getting me back right now. You're like, I've had to do that all night.
Oh, my God. I do remember that. That's so funny.
Oh, my God.
I forgot. You totally got me back.
Popcorn.
It did. It's all because we were walking and laughing.
Oh, God. What
All
about
right.
when we were walking to the bar up by Ty and Kendra's? Nope. Jenny let it rip.
Boy, you don't even tell me Nikki was there because we know he wasn't.
It was
Puppy
her.
Nikki.
It was so big and so loud. She blamed it
And you
on
blamed
me.
her?
And then went into the bar and told everybody that it was me. She had everyone convinced. She almost had me convinced that I did it. She was not folding.
Gaslighting.
Jenny's like, yeah, when Cass farted, I'm like, that wasn't me, that was you. And everyone's just looking at Jenny, and I'm laughing. Kendra's like, I believe you, but you're laughing.
That's awesome.
It was so embarrassing. It wasn't even me.
Oh, so
I just
funny.
looked up why are farts funny. It says because they're often considered funny because they combine several elements of humor. And then psychological and social dynamics, too, because
Stop.
from the beginning, like babies, right? We teach them farts. And then
Yes.
what's the first thing we do with babies? We laugh.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. They fill
Yeah.
their diaper, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So the element of surprise is number one.
Awkward
The element of
situations.
surprise, right?
You were
And,
surprised at Costco.
I was absolutely. So was the lady next to me cleaning. I think we were all surprised.
Everyone was surprised.
And in my mind, I'm telling myself, "Nah, she didn't laugh at that, right?"
Oh,
so I get out. I
God.
told Julia, I go, "Oh my God, did you hear that?" And Julia is so polite. She's like, "No, what?" I go, "I totally ripped one in the toilet," which is like the place to do it,
Oh,
right?
God,
is the
it's so
bathroom.
funny.
But she's like, "No, I didn't hear it." I'm
Oh,
like,
my
"Oh, thank God. Maybe
God.
that lady was laughing at something." I was praying that she had
Oh, my
earphones in or
God,
whatever,
that is so funny.
But yeah,
I
they're
hear people
sudden,
fart
often
all the
expected.
time. Well, we use public bathrooms all day long, right?
All day long.
We're in stores all day.
all day.
So it's like
in
you're
the public. Yeah.
you're bound to come across somebody pooping or farting at the store. And there's sometimes I'm just like, this person needs help. And then there's other times where I'm like, that was fucking funny and I can't not laugh about it,
I remember being in a bathroom. I think I was at Menards. And I'm listening to some lady, and she was just like, yes. Like, she must have been like, she was so excited to be ripping them. She was waiting a while. Like, maybe
she was with
on
her
a
new
date.
boyfriend. Yeah. All day. She was like, fuck, he wouldn't take me back home.
I know that happens.
Oh, it does.
Like, way back in the day, I remember going out all night long, and I'd get home, and I'd be like,
Can
yes.
you
Oh,
stop
my
at a
God.
gas station, please?
Oh,
Yes!
my God.
Oh, my gosh.
What is it about
Crazy.
the retail stores, too? Like, they say home goods and stuff like that is like, you got to shit as soon as you get there.
Yes. Why is that?
I don't know. They said
Is
it's
it
something like
in the
comforting,
air?
like
all
the candles and like you feel
furniture.
like you're at home.
Yeah, maybe
you know?
the furniture and
Yeah,
stuff too,
I
because
don't
that
know.
does happen.
So
That
funny.
absolutely happens. I always thought it was because people, when they go grocery shopping, they stop for their coffee, or
Yeah.
usually they're out and about, so there's fast food. So, we
Yeah.
know all about what fast food does to our body and caffeine and stuff. So I feel like there's a lot
Yeah.
of caffeine poops and farts that I get in my path.
For sure.
Gross. Number 2, and if you haven't noticed, this is anxiety. Makes me poop.
Yes.
Taboo topics. Farting is a bodily function that's rarely discussed openly. And here we are.
I feel like we've changed that. Not us, but us as a society. Like with social media and stuff.
The what, Jen?
Jenny's boyfriend is not very keen on women pooping or farting.
Really?
So
They don't do it.
yeah, so
we
make it a
don't do
point
it.
to be like, so the one day he's there and I went and took a shower and I came out and I was like, man, I'm like, I gotta poop, but like my butthole's clean now. And he's like, oh, stop it. And I'm like, I don't want to walk around with mud butt all day. And he's like, oh my God, like he cannot handle it. You know, I say that in front of Johnny. Johnny just laughs. Like, her boyfriend, he cannot handle that.
I feel like every single person does it. Do you think there's anyone out there that doesn't?
What? Doesn't fart?
Fart.
No.
It's like a bodily function, right? That we all have to do.
Neighbor Eric cannot burp. So
But has he at least burped
fart.
once before?
I don't think
like,
so.
has he burped once before? Or
Maybe when he was like a baby. But he's got like there's a condition. I don't know what it's
where
called.
it literally doesn't come up?
He can't burp.
So it has to come out the other way.
Uh-huh. So he
I wonder if
farts
there's
a lot.
So maybe there's people that can only burp and they can't fart.
I'm going to burp right
So,
now.
yeah, right?
Better than a fart.
It says something that's forbidden or inappropriate. That's why it's a taboo. I don't know.
Remember Grandma used to yell at us?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not ladylike. It's
Yeah.
not
She'd be like, go to the bathroom. And I'm like, I don't have to. I just had to fart.
Another thing that makes them funny is sound and smell.
Yeah. Oh, not
So
smell.
not smell. I wouldn't find
No.
smell to be funny.
We laugh at smell sometimes.
I mean, you should come up to the microphone instead of sitting back and laughing, girl.
She
She's
doesn't
shy.
want
She's super shy. She's laughing back here, though.
We do laugh about it if it
About both
stinks.
sometimes?
Yeah, I guess we do.
When it chases you.
Well, then we cooked Brussels sprouts yesterday also. So I'm like, Jenny, are you farting or is that the Brussels sprouts? And I'm like, ew, it followed me into the bedroom.
So the way our house is set up is kind of long.
Yeah.
And we have the kitchen, and then we have a dining room. It's like a long country kitchen, and then we have the bedroom. And for some reason, the way it's set up,
Yes.
everything that you cook in the kitchen lands in the master bedroom.
Yeah. Kind of same at my place,
and Steve
too.
gets on a kick of cabbage soup with all the vegetables and stuff, so it constantly smells like farts or cabbage or Brussels in the bedroom.
Is that what you tell Steve? You're like, oh, it's got to be your
I mean, it's a
soup.
great opportunity for me to go past gas and not worry about it. But I there's always a candle in there. There's always been a candle in the bedroom and in the bathroom because it just all the smells go there. You burn fish, you burn bacon, you burn whatever, and it ends up over there. Even the like smoke or when something happens, because the way he cooks, he's a wild man sometimes. It all ends up in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So the bedroom has smelled many smells before.
That's creepy.
If you were to describe your fart, what would it sound like?
What? Like, guess my fart?
Have you seen that on
Have
TikTok?
you seen that on TikTok? I've
like,
seen it.
Or whatever.
Guess my fart. And she's like, and that's exactly what it smells like. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Or it's like, I don't even
I feel like
know.
that was mine on the elevator.
No, yours on the elevator was like, beep.
Was it really? That was it? Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was terrible. It says, what makes it funny is it's also a shared human experience. We connect through farting.
Yeah.
Let's connect through farting more. Should we start a trend in 2025?
No.
Okay, good.
No. When you were a kid, did you try to fart back and forth?
No. Did you guys?
Yes.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that? I'd be like, I have to fart, put your butt by mine, see if you can fart it back.
Do you remember that?
Not.
They're sisters. Did you only do that to yourself? She doesn't remember.
No, she was there for sure.
Do you have blackout moments from?
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. It's called childhood trauma. It's a whole nother episode.
It says farts can lead to awkward or unexpected social situations.
Well, yeah, when you crop dust somebody and try to run away and they notice before you get too far.
Yeah, my worst fear is a quiet meeting, which they mention in here.
Oh,
Can
God.
you even imagine? So For 3 years, I worked at this place, and all they had was like the leather plastic chairs.
Oh, God.
And I had terrible stomach issues during this time before my surgery. And I remember just praying that every single time we would go into this meeting, I wouldn't have to fart because it wouldn't be quiet.
You're like, it should go right into the fabric. And it's like,
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
And you're like, I swear that was the chair. It wasn't me.
Oh, yeah. I think other people
no.
did it, too. They were like, nope, that's the wheel. We're like, you got the one chair this week. You got the chair this week. Why would you do that to people in a meeting? Like, cloth that stuff.
I thought you meant why would you fart? And it's like, well, sometimes your stomach just hurts real bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or you'd smell it in the conference room, so you knew somebody and you were trying to guess, like, he was eating this, he had a gyro sandwich. That's from, you try to guess.
It's all beefy. Oh, my goodness. Tzatziki saucy.
Somebody had Thai food. Who was it?
I smell peanuts. That was the other night I made popcorn, and I was like, Jen, does that smell burnt? And then I was like, haha, I farted.
Oh, when Steven was younger, he would fart on my pillow. And he'd be like, oh my God, does your pillow smell?
Ew.
Does your pillow smell? And I'd be like, no. And I'd go to smell, and I'm like, that's your butt.
Ew.
It's funny when they're little.
No.
When they're little, and they think it's sassy, but not when they're older. Don't do that when they're older.
Imagined him like 14.
No. Like little. Like 3.
Ripping farts into your pillow.
No, he actually,
That's
I
how
never
you
hear
give
him.
people pink eye.
I don't think we're like a family that
family?
I don't think we are.
Yeah.
Like we get stomach aches and maybe we'll go to the bathroom or something, but it's not one of those things. Like I have family members, I'm not going to call them out, but they fart in front of each other while they're sitting on the couch and stuff, just loudly, like, and no one says excuse me. They just
But do they laugh?
Nothing. It's just like,
no, that would make it weird.
It was weird for me.
Yeah.
But they just and just keep reading or watching TV, and I'm just like, what did that just happen?
You're like, dang, that squeaky chair again.
Yeah, it's following me. When I was a teenager and I first realized what was happening, I would like look around the room. I'd be like, who did it? Like, nobody would say anything. They would just keep hanging out. I'm like, what? This is weird.
That's weird.
We never did it when I grew up either. Like
Not
never.
your family. Your family didn't just rip farts.
I mean, every once in a while I would hear my dad, and he would do it like he'd lift a leg type thing.
Yeah.
But very rarely.
And your mom was like, stop that. And he was like, fuck.
No, she wouldn't even say anything. I think she would just be like,
Remember great grandma?
There's so many stories that come after when you say that.
Because she had, like, the house that we lived in, there was one spot in the kitchen. It was very creaky. But it was like, that was extra creaky. But I feel like she was like 94. She was old. She would walk around and just fart. I don't even think she knew she was doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, please, God, do not let me live that long. Like,
I am so conscious of that I am afraid that is what's going to happen to me when I'm older.
It's going to happen to you when you're
I'm
old.
going to lose my thoughts, and I'm going to forget that I'm farting. You know what I mean? That's going to happen to me. I don't want anyone to come visit me.
What did we just
if
hear
I'm ripping
about?
them.
What happens at menopause?
Stop it. You have to.
You lose your labia minora, which is, if you have them, some people have them, some people don't, but it's your beef curtains.
Jeez. Wow.
And I started reading the comments. Oh my God, the comments. And people were like, what do you mean they go away? I because the woman talks about you don't have them when you're an infant. You grow them during puberty, and then sometimes when you go through menopause, they go away. And people are like,
oh, because you lose all your hormones? Are they holding hormones or something?
I don't know.
Where do they go?
But the comments were hilarious.
Where do they go?
Yeah, do they shrink up? Do they fall off? Do they, and people were like, I think it's before you go through puberty, because I remember having them as a kid and like playing with them. And then like this one chick's like, do you shed it like a snake skin? And then Jenny was like, or do they fall out like your baby teeth?
Oh my God.
You're just laying on the floor.
Well, now I got something to research tonight when I'm up all night.
Yeah.
I should send you the TikTok. I'll send you the TikTok. Yeah.
Before the 19th. Because it's
do
going
it.
away on the 19th.
I will do it today.
Yeah, could you do it today if you find it? Well, now that we talked about it, my phone is down here, so now it's all going to be about this kind of stuff.
I'm so depressed.
Stop it.
And Johnny's like, what are you doing? You on TikTok? It hasn't gone away yet. I'm like, leave me alone and let me enjoy my last moments.
So if you were to have a moment where you farted in a conference or people knew that it was you, your face just turned red.
Dude.
just thinking about it.
I would be so
Did your neck just turn red? Like, yeah.
embarrassed.
Well, I mean, what would you do? It's in here, and again, this is just Chat GPT, not a human. It can create tension, but it says laughing about it just helps diffuse the embarrassment.
I'd be like,
I did
Nikki.
it. Do you
oh,
own
wait,
it?
my dog's not here.
If you
Yeah.
had an office dog, I would have blamed it on the dog.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what if
Or
it
on
was
that
like,
one lady I didn't
"Brank, brank," and like everybody knew you did it? Like
What
you
would you-
forgot
like, what would you
for a
do?
moment that you were at work and not working from home, and you just like lifted your butt cheek and then you like looked around like, oh my God, I'm not at home right now.
You know, that's a great thought
Yeah.
because, you know, so many of us work
Yeah.
from home and then you have to be around people again.
Yeah.
You know, you're used to just being comfortable and stuff.
And being able to poop whenever you want and fart whenever
Right.
you want and not
you almost have to get back systematically.
dress
when
your
you,
bottom half.
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding, huh?
Yeah. I don't know what I would do. I would probably cry and run out.
I
and
know, I
Never,
think I
I'd
would
probably
too.
quit.
I'd probably be like, oh my God, sorry. And then just like keep talking or something. I don't even know what I would do.
Yeah.
I'd blame it on someone else.
And now that
Yeah.
we're all talking about it and listening, you know, it's all going to happen to all of us now. So everyone's like, why did I even listen to this episode?
I mean, I fart every day at work. Thankfully, I work in a public place where I can just run away from
Yeah.
it and then pretend I wasn't in that aisle.
Have you ever had a fart with a follow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you
Yeah.
do like when you're at work?
You
Jen's
just
like, "Oh,
keep going. Just keep walking.
your friend needs to listen to this episode, Jen.
Just keep going.
Did you just keep going to the bathroom?
What do you mean?
Like a fart with a follow? Like it makes a little mark?
Like when you were
Oh, I thought you meant the smell just followed you
I mean like
around.
a follow.
Oh, no. No, I don't think I've ever. Well,
at work, maybe not.
not at work. We were really sick, and I was coughing really hard, and I pooped my pants a little. That doesn't count. And that's a whole other episode. That wasn't a fart that just...
Yeah.
I was
like-
coughing so hard. Shut up. Son of a bitch.
Oh, gosh. All right. So this was what? 22 minutes? Now,
Okay.
I'm wondering for how many listeners we have. We have quite a few listeners for anxiety. How many people farted while they were listening
Ooh.
to this, right?
Did anybody fart while we were recording it?
No, I did
I
not.
did not.
I
I
did
did
not.
not.
Not
No.
yet. And I don't smell anything from you two, and I know you warned me, so.
Yeah.
All right, well, go fart,
Okay.
everybody.
Yay.
No
farty
farts with follows, though.
Farty fart pants.
Farts are funny. Bye.
Bye.